Hey cellos, this is your D string video. So before we get started, there's a couple of things that you need to make sure that you know. The first thing is which string is the D string, of course. And then the second thing you should be able to predict now is the musical alphabet. So just a few things to watch out for. Notice how I sit normally. When I bring my cello back, I adjust the cello to me, not me to the cello. So this back peg right here is just tucking behind my left ear. I've got my two triangles going on. So chest, knee, knee for where my cello is touching. And then on the floor, I've got foot, end pin, foot. We want our two triangles to be ready to go. Now, when we go to playing position, when we're doing just open strings, we can put our left hand on the left shoulder of the cello with the tips of our fingers here. And then with your right hand, you're going to thumbs up, point, be super rude, and then we're going to go onto the fingerboard close to the bottom, but not all the way at the bottom. Make sure that elbow is nice and low. When you reach for the string farthest from you, that is your A string. We've got ants, dig, in the ground to China. A, D, G, C. So we are going to say and play all four of those strings, and we're going to do it together. In any of these videos, you will play with me, or I'll say, play after me, and I'll count you in. Make sure you're playing along with these videos. That's how you're going to get the most out of this. So get ready to pluck the string farthest from you. We're going to pluck it 4 times. Say A. It's our A string. Ready, go. A, 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 A. Moving next door. Ants, dig, D string. We're going to play the D string 4 times. Ready, go. D, 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 D. That's the string we're going to come back to. A, D, ants dig in the ground. Time for the G string. 4 times with me. Ready, go. G, 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 G. Very nice. Last string. Ants dig in the ground to China. So the string closest to your thumb is the C string, the lowest string. You should get to the point where you don't have to say the sentence anymore. Just A, D, G, C. All right, last one, C string 4 times. Ready, go. C, 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 C. Very nice. So now, like I said, we're going to talk about the different notes that we can play when we put our fingers down on the D string. Now, to know which string or which notes we're going to play, we need to refresh ourselves on our musical alphabet. So the musical alphabet starts just like our normal alphabet. It's going to start on A. After A, we go to B, C, D, E, F, G. This is where it gets different. We're not going to go to H. We restart. We go back to A and do it all again. Now, like I said, we are playing on the D string today. So that means we're going to start our musical alphabet on D. We don't always start it on A. Today, we're starting it on D, so I'm going to make these go away. When we play our D string, we don't have any fingers down, just our open D string gets us the note D. So 0 for 0 fingers. If I want to go up one letter name, D to E, I'm going to add 1 finger. 0 to 1. Pointer finger is first finger. The next note, F, I'm going to do the same thing. We actually have 2 different types of F though. So the first F, we're going to play with our second finger. The second type of F is a little bit higher. We call it F sharp, and it looks like a hashtag. Music had it first though. It's a sharp. So I'm going to put my sharp here in parentheses. We're going to put our third finger down to play F sharp. G. E is 1, F is 2, F sharp is 3, so G is 4. And then we're out of fingers, so A is just going to be our open A string. All right, so now we're going to play these notes. We'll do my turn, your turn. Starting again on our open D, but we know we have other fingers coming, so we're going to go ahead and get our left hand set up. Hold that left hand out like you're holding a glass of water, milk. It's cold outside, maybe a mug of hot chocolate, whatever, your choice of drink. Your thumb is going to be friends with middle and ring finger, fingers number 2 and 3. You're going to hide your thumb behind the back of the cello. Notice how mine is still a little bit curved. That first finger, I don't have marks on my cello, but you've got a mark up at the very top of your cello, close to the scroll. Your first finger gets that tape. Your second finger is not going to have a tape. It just kind of falls in between 1 and 3. So that next tape is third finger, and then your next tape is fourth finger. So now that we've got our fingers ready to go, nice straight wrist here. Don't want a broken bird wing, that'll bend our wrist. We're going to play each of these notes. My turn, your turn. Here's my turn. D, 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 D. Ready, go. D, 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 D. Now we're going to add that first finger to get the note E right on its very tip. See how I have a nice curved finger here? We don't want flat fingers. Nice curved finger, and you're going to pull that string all the way down to the fingerboard. My turn. E, 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 E. Ready, go. E, 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 E. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Add my second finger. Notice how I leave first finger down. My turn. F, 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 F. Ready, go. F, 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 F. Now we're going to add our third finger to get our second type of F, F sharp. It's just a tiny little bit higher. My turn. F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. Ready, go. F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. Now our last one here that's on the D string before we go over to our open A, we're adding our pinky. I've got all 4 fingers down so they can all pull that string into the fingerboard. My thumb is still nice and curved because I'm not squeezing, I'm pulling. My turn. G, 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 G. Ready, go. G, 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 G. Excellent. So now for our open A, we're just going to lift those fingers off a little bit. Our pointer finger reaches across. Here's my turn. A, 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 A. Ready, go. A, 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 A. So now we're going to do the same thing, just a little bit faster. So starting on open D, going to first finger E, second finger F, third finger F sharp, fourth finger G, and then over to open A. My turn, your turn. D, 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 D. Ready, go. D, 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 D. First finger E. E, 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 E. Ready, go. E, 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 E. Second finger F. F, 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 F. Ready, go. F, 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 F. Third finger F sharp. F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. Ready, go. F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. Fourth finger G. G, 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 G. Ready, go. G, 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 G. Open A. A, 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 A. Ready, go. A, 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 A. As you're practicing these, make sure you're keeping that nice straight wrist. And then another thing that cellists like to do, we have to use our peripheral vision, which means like the side of our eye to see our fingers. Do not point that cello out to the side so you can see your fingers. This is going to make things really, really, really difficult. We want to be able to hug that cello. It's the instrument you can love. All right, so happy practicing with these notes. There are a lot of songs that you can play with just these 5 notes. So see if you can figure any of them out, and happy practicing, cellos.